Mitra Faridian here from Dragonblogger.com. Nowadays, a common sight among the Bay Area skies are drones and RC copters. So when I was contacted and asked to review the AKASO X5C, I didn't hesitate to say yes. Before I describe how the drone flies and handles, let's take a look at the device itself and see what it comes packaged with. The AKASO X5C is about the size of a basketball. The propellers are large and protected nicely by the included support frames. The plastic exterior feels a tad cheap, but I do appreciate how lightweight the drone turned out to be. When it comes to the controller, I was happy to see how helpful the display was. After a simple syncing procedure, you can see how fast you're turning up the acceleration. There also is a little indicator that shows when you flip the camera on or off. The last thing worth mentioning would be the tiny screwdriver, screws, and backup propellers included with the drone. While this is a thoughtful gesture, it kind of backfires considering that everything is packaged in the same little plastic baggie, meaning that any of the included screws could tumble right out. Nitpicks aside, I was still pleased with the package as a whole and couldn't wait to fire the drone up. After charging the X5C for an hour and a half, I went to the local park/frisbee golf course and looked around for a clearing. I settled on this hill and set to work. The first test flights were rather nice. The drone zipped by and didn't seem shy to reach considerable heights. One factor that left me a little unsettled though was the drag the wind seemed to have on the little guy. Try as I might, it was not easy to correct, and some flights would end straight in the trees. The instructions do caution against operating in certain wind conditions, but the day I chose in particular had a wind speed of 6 miles per hour and beautiful sunny skies. It didn't ruin my flight by any means, but it did add some challenge to it. While the primary purpose of the X5C is to fly it around with glee, it does include an onboard camera for a little extra fun. Most of the footage I got was similar to that of a low-quality cell phone camera. It did provide for some cool perspectives and angles, but I dearly wish the image was sharper. To be realistic though, it was a refreshing change of pace to be able to make out the picture, when some drones I've tried might as well admit that the camera is simply decoration. I give major kudos for the included micro SD card and USB adapter, which allows you to easily load up your footage too. So while not perfect, the camera still gives you a nice view of your high-flying adventures. The AKASO X5C is an excellent drone for amateur RC enthusiasts to get their hands on. In the same price range, several competitors struggle to accomplish what the X5C pulls off so admirably well. If you're a more experienced flyer, however, I'd recommend shopping around some more, as the X5C does have its share of caveats. Nevertheless, the AKASO X5C is without a doubt a friendly drone for your wallet, and you won't have a heart attack over it if you ever crash it into a tree. The AKASO X5C gets a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. This is Mitra Faridian signing out. Keep an eye on Dragonblogger.com for more reviews like this one and our game and tech giveaways. I'll see you later, folks.